today. Men are hunters and sowers. Women are incubators and receivers. You see, for every angle, you will discover that the men are the ones that hunts, sows, and visit. Even in intercourse, the man goes in and comes out. It's the woman that stays there to receive. Now, the man sows the seed and walks away. It's the woman that incubates the seed. So because of that, you need to understand that when a man is looking for something, he hunts for it and he goes after it. But once he has found what he is looking for, he goes to look for the next catch. And that's why if you are a woman and you are not married and you allow a man to sleep with you or to mess up with you, by the time you are married, you have already lost the most vital part of your marriage before the marriage started. Because the question the man will be asking himself is, if I already have her before marriage, what else am I going to get after marriage? A group of people were sitting down having lunch. 3 of them, have been friends for a very long time, and then 2 of them had gotten married, and 1 of them was still unmarried. But the one that was unmarried has been cohabiting with his girlfriend for a while. So they sat down at this restaurant and they were having a meal. And the guy was asking the guy, so how is married life? So married life is good. And one of them said, so when are you going to get married now? You guys have been together for a while. And out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth spoke. He said, why buy the cow when you have the milk for free? Why will I marry her? I have free sex, free everything. So what is the incentive? So most of the time, as a woman, when you allow a man to sleep with you and you cohabit with a man, you have cheapened yourself. Because the only aspect of your life that once lost can never be regained is your dignity and your virginity. So once you lose your virginity and you lose your dignity, you have lost everything. Because the man is a hunter. That's why before he married you, he was all over you. After he has married you, you are already conquered. He's looking for the next territory to conquer. So you need to understand that that's the way a man behaves. So one of the things you need to do as a woman to keep your man hunting for you is that you need to continue to evolve. Why do you need to continue to evolve? So the fact that you have married the man does not mean that you should settle. The very minute you settle, you become a conquest. But instead of settling, continue to grow. So if when he was courting you, you were praying 30 minutes. Now that he's married to you, pray 1 hour. If he was courting you and you were looking good and smelling good, now that you have married him, use his money to dress in a better way and buy better perfumes. And before you know it, every time he's looking at you, you are forever changing, forever evolving. He's still seeing mysteries of you unfolding, and he has to continue to pursue. Now let me go to the other side. Men, you've got to be careful what you sow into the life of your woman, because the woman is a receiver and an incubator. You give her a sperm, she gives you a baby. You give her an insult, she gives you a curse. You give her a sentence, she gives you a paragraph. You give her discomfort, she gives you misery. Be careful what you give a woman, because everything you give to her, she will multiply it and give it back to you, pressed down, shaking together, and running over. Give a woman money, she will give you food. Give a woman a house, she will give you a home. Give a woman a place, she will give you a resting place. She will give you comfort. But many people don't know that, so they do the wrong thing and they see results. So be careful what you say to your wife. Be careful what you say to her, because one of the things that happens is that she will incubate it, and by the time she's bringing it back to you, you'll be amazed. That's why many men are confused. It's like, where is this one coming from? The woman will just come out with one angle. You're like, what are we talking about? What are you talking about? No, she's talking about something you sowed 7 months ago that you have forgotten. The harvest has now come, and she'll pour it to you. Because when you drop your sperm, you walked away. She did not get pregnant immediately. She carried the sperm, added it to her egg, and continued to process. After a while, she comes back to you and says, I'm pregnant. And you're like, because when she's telling you she's pregnant, you still had sex yesterday with her or 3 days ago, and you're like, is it no? He said, no, 3 months pregnant. Oh, the one I did 3 months ago. Harvest has finally come. And then you now have to start paying for the seed that you sow. Because 9 months, another payment you will pay for the rest of your life is coming. So you are sowing a seed, but you will pay for the rest of your life for some of the seed you are sowing. So be very, very careful. Many of you have messed up your marriage and your relationship because you have sown the wrong seed. If you bring a girl home and your mother says I don't like her, or your father says I don't like her, for you to tell the girl what your mother or your father said, you have sown a seed you will regret for the rest of your life. Because your mother may say, I don't like her. Your father may say, I don't like her. And that opinion can change in 2 weeks. That opinion can change in 2 months. But once you tell the woman, oh, you know, I love you, but when I spoke to my dad, they said they don't like you. Greatest mistake of your life. Because when your father now finally likes her, or your mother now finally likes her, she will never believe. Because you have sown a seed, and she will continue to incubate the seed. It may be 2 years time, 3 years time, something. What are you telling me? Do they like me? Your family hates me. Did you not pay me? Your father. He said, no, but that was there. You have sown a seed that you will regret. You have sown a seed that you will regret. You are going out with a girl. Be careful with your mouth. Men, maturity means you must learn the use of words. As matured men, you must understand the psychology of discussion. When you are discussing with a woman, there are things that a woman will tell you. There are questions a woman will ask you that you should never answer. Because once you answer that question, you have set yourself up. Hello? A woman is asking you, have you ever met any woman as beautiful as I am? So, wow, many, great mistake. How can you answer that kind of question? That's a setup that you will pay for the rest of your life. Hello? Don't ever try that. You don't try it. You are in honeymoon. You have just finished having the first. He said, oh, did you enjoy the? You told me you have this. I said, never. No one like you. In fact, I've never. How can you try that? You now told the woman, no, I love you. I'm going to marry. There was one girl I was supposed to marry. I loved her very much. I really loved her. I don't know if I've ever loved any woman like that. Great mistake. So be very, very careful. A man went to work one day and came back around February, March, looking sad. The wife had asked, what was the... Say, in fact, I almost lost my job today. Say, hey, what happened? Say, can you imagine? James, my colleague, did say, hey, James? But I thought he was your friend. He surprised me. If I thank God for the mercy of God, I would have lost my job. There are some things, see, when you are talking to a woman, see, a woman can take some things, but when it comes to somebody messing up her husband, she will become something else. So as far as she's concerned, James has become enemy number one. Now, because with the way you were talking to her, you are pouring out your passion, your anger, your disappointment, but you that are pouring it out, you have the logical maturity to process it, but you are giving it to somebody that has emotional maturity to incubate it. By the time you get to work the next day, James will come. Oh, my brother, sorry. I missed it. I'm sorry, man. Are we good? We are good. Case closed. But your wife, case has not closed, though. And then 3 weeks later or 4 weeks later, he said, babe, I have some people coming home. So you need to do lunch. We're having guys are gathering together. Which guys? He said, Tunji, James. He said, hey, come. James, which James? So, my friend now. Sorry, your friend. Is it not the James that almost make you look? He said, oh, baby, he has apologized. He said, no, he's not coming to my house. He said, what do you mean he's not coming to your house? Is this not my house? I'm the man of this. I said, he's not coming here. Then we drink water. Before you know it, voila, we start. You start fighting. Why? James. And what cost it? What you told her that she's keeping to. After much fight, it's okay. I will take them to a restaurant. How can I not bring my friend to my house? Anywhere you like, take them. Not in this house. In fact, I will not be at home that day. You will see another woman. Now you think she's a bad wife, but she's fighting your battle because you enrolled her into a battle without a weapon. Thank you, my sister. Hello. You think it's over? It's not over. Then December, 10 months later. End of the year staff meeting and party. Everybody's there with their family. And then James is greeting everybody. Hey, my sister. And James goes, oh, how are you? I'm fine. And then James will come to you and say, oh boy, what's in the happen now? I greeted your babe. The way she's answering me. Are we fine? Is there any problem? Say, no, my baby is good now. There's no problem. Then you walk up to your wife and say, hey, babe, James said he greeted you. You didn't answer. Answer what? Is it not the same, James? If you have lost your job, we will be here eating. We will be in this party. You should not greet me. Oh. You should always greet him. I don't want any enemy of progress that want to spoil my husband's life. Hello. So be very, very careful. Be very, very careful.